Hey folks, it took a little while to go live because I had to get this situated and this charger cord plugged in. I still got my little Hawaiian silky thing going on. I call it the Miami Vice tubs. Just wanted to go live again because uh, I'm actually editing videos and I'm waiting for the video to. Sometimes you just feel tired. I'm waiting for the video to export. So that's what's taking me so long. I had to figure all this out. Uh, we'll turn this volume down here. But I am what you do when you're editing videos. You're editing videos, and what you're after you edit a video, it tries to merge all that stuff together to make one video. Well, once it compresses it and makes that video, I will. It exports the video. So it exports to crunch it all together to make it one whole movie. And then after you export it, you put it to upload it to YouTube. I had 5 videos uploading the other day, and it wasn't the internet connection because I did it from my phone. I had 5 bars LTE. I did it from the house. It was taking 5 days to upload one video. So I finally got those videos uploaded. They're taking like a day to upload now, but they're taking way too long to upload. I think it's because it's a 4K and I'm shooting it in different frame rates. So I'm thinking it's because it's in 4K. Let's see. What is happening to everybody? I want to say hey Dragon, hey Mariah. I'm not sure if Mariah's in here anymore. She had something to do. What is happening, Benito, aka I really love Whataburger. And Tony Samuel's in the house. What is happening, Jacob? This one here is running really slow, so I'm not sure. It's not showing any content on here. I guess I got to hit live feed, live chat. Bam. Okay, there you go. All right. Well, Jason, thanks for tuning in to help out, as well as Sarah and Lee. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. MVP's in the house. David, Anna, Jacob, John. All right. Well, guys, is this too loud, that air conditioner deal? If I could turn the air conditioner off if that's too loud. I mean, if it's still a little bit loud, I'll turn it off. I'll sweat to the oldies with you guys. The hands are doing really good. I showed after like 2 months, I think it was a month and a half. You can't tell nothing's wrong with it except like right here. That's all you see is that little bump. But everything else, everything's cleared up. Okay, well, thank you very much, David. I appreciate it. Oklahoma was pretty nice looking. I'm glad we had a good time in Oklahoma, and those videos are like 3 weeks back, so we are back in Memphis. But if you go to the vlogs and go in order, all the vlogs are in order. So if you want to just go with the vlogs, they're all in order from day to day. Okay. I think one time I did mess up and put a vlog out too soon, but I had it out of order. But every vlog I put out in order. Okay, thanks guys for letting me know about the air conditioner. I try to make there's sounds in here that bother me. If sounds bother people, like the smoke detector in the background, it doesn't bother me. It goes beep, 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 and it chirps probably less than that. It bothers people, but there's stuff that bothers me, like the air conditioner in the car and the road noise and stuff like that. But Tasha said it doesn't sound bad. But when I hear it again, it could sound better. So I try to get my videos, the quality, even though some people might think I don't care, I really do care about the volumes and everything else. So I'm not trying to make the volumes to the music too loud and everything else. Let's see. Benito, this is my Euro fro instead of African fro. Afro, like is it African fro? Like Afro? I said this is a European fro, so Eurofro. Eurofro. But it's getting there, ain't it? David, the smoke detector got low battery. Yeah, that's what they thought. I put a brand new battery in the smoke detector when it was going off, and they was complaining about it in my at the rental house I was staying in. It wasn't a smoke detector; it was just a bad smoke detector. I mean, it wasn't the battery low. Yeah, I put gel in it though, so it does curl up. So as soon as I put gel in it, it curls up. But I haven't put gel in it. I've been just wearing my hat that nobody likes. I wear my hat, and people was asking me about getting hats and visors, but I was going to get some new hats and some old looking hats, that brand new. But I talked to the guy. He says I have to change my logo. I have to change my logo drastically to put on that hat, and I don't want to change my logo. But I did talk to him about aprons. So cooking aprons, and I said it needs to be black with the logo in the front with pockets. It's not an apron without pockets. You need freaking pockets. So I might do an apron with, I don't know how many pockets, maybe 6 or 7, 8 pockets. But I'm going to start doing, when I do the cooking videos, I'm going to be probably busting out some aprons to sell, okay? And I'm going to try to get them at a reasonable price so they're not too expensive for you guys. All right, Lee will buy an apron for grilling, and we'll have pockets. And I should put a loop on it, like a hammer loop, but for you can put something else like tongs in there. I have ideas, folks. I have ideas. What is happening? Corey Styles in the house. Hey man, how you doing? I appreciate you tuning in. Excuse me. I know you're a busy guy. I'm pretty busy now, but I'm in the middle of exporting a video, vlog 172 that I'm working on. So I'm editing that video while I'm just sitting in here. So once it's exporting, I'll slap it up on YouTube and try to export another video before I go to bed. But I'm going to wake up early in the morning. I'm going to get off into Memphis. I'm going to shake some bushes and try to get some reviews for places in the future when they're going to open up again. But it's getting pretty strict now because the virus is not getting any better, but they're not closing anything. It's getting worse, but they're opening places up because people are broke. The government's been giving everybody money, so I'm pretty sure that might be the case. I'm not going to get off into the politics or anything like that, but if you guys are out there, wear your masks. I just washed my mask. You're supposed to wash these. You're supposed to wash these every day that you use them. So I got my little mask on here. So I guess while I'm talking to you guys, I should be wearing my mask because you're probably not 6 foot from the monitor. And see what happens? It gets caught in earrings. So I'm a professional. I'm professional with that. It's been a while. I know how to get these out without tearing your ears off. Yeah, it's pretty bad out there. So you guys watch out. If you're going to be going outside, my daughter, she tested positive, but they was given a lot of false positives at that location at one time because you can get it within 2 hours, which is really crazy to get it that fast. You get the results, but she's going back after 14 days. She's self-quarantining herself right now. She's at my mom's house. So she's in that room, and every time she leaves the room with gloves on and a mask, when she touches something, she has to bleach it. But I've been calling her every day. So when she gets out of self quarantine, I'm gonna go see her, and we're probably gonna do some food reviews and just do some talking and live and see what's going on with her if she wants to. So she's not much to be on camera too much, so you only saw her on like a couple videos. She's in good hands. She doesn't have any. I think she might be, if she's just a carrier. She It's not going to be good because my mom she's staying with mom. My mom actually gets sick really quick. Then she watches my grandma that's 96 years old, so she goes and sees her like almost every day. So they can't do that right now. Other members of the family have to do that. So it gets pretty bad when somebody gets it, and then it trickles down the line. Sweden's in the house. Hey, Sweden, Mr. Peter Falk. Yeah, I want to do some story times with Gran, but I'm not going to be able to do any story times with Gran anytime soon. Yeah, I tried to get Ariana to do YouTube videos, but she just wasn't in the mood for doing YouTube. We don't get paid a lot. I guess she saw that you have to have over 150, about 100,000 or more subscribers to even make some okay money. If you look at the facts that's online about YouTube, I used to do contests, promotions, and extra stuff outside of YouTube. Right now, YouTube is basically all my money. So I have like an investments here and there that I do, but YouTube is pretty much almost 100% of my money right now, and that is that's not doing too great. What YouTube is probably about a full-time job at Walmart. I get paid about the same as a full-time Walmart employee. People think that people have YouTube. Everybody don't make tons of money. There's people that make less than me with more subscribers than me. It just depends how many people share your videos, how many people watch the ads. We get super chats, but I sell t-shirts as well, so that helps out. I do the spin wheel, and that's why I do the spin wheel to earn extra money. I'm trying to do everything but sell crack, folks. So that's not even a laughing matter. But yes, it's just I'm just not. Ooh, this fly is bugging me. That's why they call it a bug. But yeah, that's basically what I do is try to do whatever out there to make money without selling dope again. Thank you, Sarah. And Rich asked, Brandon, will you do Nathan's one day? I'm not really sure. I'm not thinking I am. You got to do a 3-year contract, and they wouldn't let me sell my own shirts when I asked. Before they told me I couldn't even do YouTube. Everybody gets their own contract, but I know they told me I couldn't do YouTube. I couldn't do my own. I couldn't sell my own T-shirts. I couldn't do my own advertising. I couldn't do any kind of other contest outside of their sanctioned contest. So it's not going to be a good deal for me. I'm not going to be able to beat Jeff Esper, Darren Breeden, Joey Chestnut. I'm not going to be able to beat those 3 guys like all the time. So 4th place don't pay. Maybe $50 or $100 here and there. We're not making any money in that league. What is happening, Jerry? Laura Baker's in the house. Hey, how you doing? Yes, I did see something like that to put a logo on my mask. But by the time this is over, my logo will be pretty much obsolete from the mask. The mask probably won't be worn anymore. But I wish I had a logo on a mask. It would take too long to do that right now, though. Okay, Jacob John says, did you do the 5 euro? Did you do the 5 euro? I'm gonna call it gyro because that's what it looks like. Okay, I see spell it gyro, so I'm doing it. Gyro challenge at Southside 6 or whatever that place is in Ohio. No, I haven't. It grew a little bit, I think, and that's what she said. And I'm not. My capacity is not great at all. I probably won't be able to do it. They made that challenge a couple times bigger because people was beating it, At first, he didn't think anybody could. Now, like 3 other people did it. So I think he made it a little bit bigger, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm pretty much getting out of all the challenges and everything. So I'm basically, like I said, this virus thing kind of gave me the way out of getting out of contests and dying down on challenges. I'm still going to do promotions and food reviews, and I'm still going to do some challenges here and there, but I'm probably not going to be putting 2 challenges up a week. When we get this house, hopefully we get this house, we're definitely going to do cooking videos. So my cooking videos are going to take the place of the contests. And then basically when I get into the gardening next year, my gardening is going to take the place of most of my challenges. So I'm doing a lot of bad acting skits in the yard with the bear costume. I already got good ideas with the bear costume and the milkman. I actually need to put that down before I forget. I got YouTube ideas right now. I got a whole chart of YouTube ideas. Bear costume. Okay, got it locked down. I can't tell you what I put down there because it's top secret. But I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of that in the yard. It has 6 acres, so 6, and there's nobody around us that could see. If they can see, they're looking all the way into the yard. It's their fault. So there's going to be a bear running around in the yard. The house update. I think I updated. I've been updating on the vlogs. But we're just waiting on insurance quotes and the appraisal. So the house is they say sold on contingent of the appraisal. So if the appraisal's like too low, I'm not going to give them all the money they want for the house. But I'm not going to let you know all the deal of the whole house and everything like that. But it's just contingent on that. And then once the appraisal goes through, we have some stuff that the home inspection looked at and saw there's some issues that might be need to be taken care of. So if we'll just wheel and deal on that and see if they want to take care of that. If not, I want to knock the price down a little bit. So it's still some wheeling and dealing a little bit, but most of the major stuff's taken care of. All right, Anna, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in real quick this late at night. You have a great night. At least we have other plans. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Lee. YouTube Candy says, could you do a speed eat watermelon as a slot on the wheel? Speed eat watermelon. I have to buy a whole watermelon, and then I wasn't going to eat a whole watermelon because if you eat a whole watermelon, that's your capacity, and then you won't do as much on the spin wheel. I have to cut the spin wheel off early, so it wouldn't be cost efficient of me stopping the spin wheel half the time because it's more of a capacity deal. So I'm trying to do the spin wheel is supposed to be nasty. No, it's not a max capacity. But if you look at me doing the spin wheel, if I do one spin and the spin is 3 pounds, or do one spin and do a nasty sandwich that is a half a pound, I can do 6 of those spins compared to one spin. If it lands on that watermelon 4 or 5 times, bam, it's over. So that's why I don't do capacity. Like people want me to do 2-gallon chug, a gallon or a 2-liter soda with 6 bananas. You do that once or twice, you're pretty much shot for the whole thing. Jerry from South Haven, I'll probably be 15, maybe 15 miles. I'm not really sure of the exact distances everywhere because I'm not really from this area. So I know from Memphis it might be 25 miles. But I'll still be in the area. I want to, if this virus is over, when this virus is over or slowed down a lot, I want to meet and greet and eat. I mean, meet, greet, and eat at a at Pacific Fusion. That's in where's that at? Is that Cordova? I think Cordova. It's really good food there, and I want to do a meet, greet, and eat with you guys. All right, Michael Tatum says, just wanted to say your vlogs and channels help me through the long, hot days at work. Thanks for the content, and bless you, Tasha, and your family. Michael, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad I can help you out and take your mind off the heat of the day. Here it's supposed to be heat index like 105 all week long. But I have a problem with the weather people. Weather people, I'm talking to you. If you're watching my channel, you're probably not because you're too busy telling people it's 93 degrees today, but it feels like 103. Stop saying it's 93 degrees. If it feels like 103, it's freaking 103. It's not 93. Okay? Just say it's 103 out there. That's what it feels like. If it feels like it, that's what it is. Okay. That's my BITC blah 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 for today. But thank you again, Mike. Thanks. Bell Fitch, I will dip a banana in some Miracle Whip. That won't be a problem for me. But I would have to make it nastier. I would have to do Miracle Whip with the banana, with fudge and mustard, something like that. But when I do the spin wheel, I'm gonna change the spin wheel up next time I do it in August. So I'll change the spin wheel up. It'll have some different stuff on there. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Usually we actually got an air mattress that fits in the back of her Equinox. So the air mattress fits back there. We air it up. We keep the car running. It only wastes 2 gallons of gas all night with the air on. It gets freaking freezing cold in there. But I do appreciate it. Actually, I used to stay in Dallas Plano area, right off Plano Parkway. The Walmart right there, the Super Walmart. I stayed in Dallas for about 3 months maybe, and then I slept in my car for about 7.5 months at that Home Depot right by that Super Walmart in Dallas Parkway or Plano Parkway or something like that. Well, I stayed in my car for 7.5 months there, and I really liked it. I picked the trash up, whatever, but I didn't just stay in the car the whole time. But at the Planet LA Fitness down the street, I took a shower every day. Went to work at 5, and I took a shower at 4. Went to work at 5. I downloaded movies on my phone. I put my phone in my steering wheel, so I would just watch movies when time to go to bed. But I had a mountain bike that was attached to the back of that car, so I just saved some money. Natasha Shank says, had to say hi. I've been watching the 100, but couldn't miss my disposal family. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. Jerry J says, workout in the sun has to be hotter than the after 2 hours in the sun. Felt like 110 today. I used to work for the labor union. Actually, when I was 14, I started. Well, when you're 14, you can stay out in the sun a little longer. But when I was 14, I used to weed cotton fields for 10 hours a day. When I was I did landscaping and construction. I worked outside a lot, did landscaping. I used to cut grass all the time and cut trees. So I would be out in the sun all the time. But once you get older, you can't think that you're 20 years old anymore. Guys, if you're like 40 years old, 50 years old, stop thinking that you could be in the sun for freaking 8 hours in a row. Don't cut the. Say, I used to cut the grass in my house, pretty big lawn. I used to cut the whole grass, push mow it without taking a break. Pretty big lawn. Well, now if I cut that lawn again, I would probably take 1 to 2 to 3 breaks. Not getting any younger. So guys, don't think that you're still young and can run around like that anymore. Donnie says, "What's your favorite aspect of Dallas?" I'm not sure. Maybe you know what? When I was in the Dallas Plano, it's in like the ritzier kind of area in the Plano area. I liked that it was so clean that the cops wasn't everywhere. The cops were only around if you called them. Um, they had traffic lights everywhere. I did like that you can make U-turns at almost every stoplight. You can make U-turns. Um, I like that the humidity wasn't there. Not in Dallas. It was a dry heat. I liked the dry heat. I liked how roomy it was. Places it wasn't congested when you're driving. It's spacious a little bit. I did like a lot of that. I like the diversity, the different languages there, and different cultures. I like to talk to people about how it was. Like people think that if you're in Alaska, it's freaking snow everywhere, and it's like always snow and igloos. It's not like that. There's big cities just like St. Louis. It's not snow on the ground all the time. So it's like in Africa, it's not huts like huts in Africa. We used to joke with this one guy, Chris Dow. That was his name, Chris Dow. We used to joke with him about huts in Africa and stuff. But he actually went to high school, and if you're rich, the richer people did go to high school, but it wasn't huts and sweeping dirt floors. But I got to talk to a lot of different cultures there. I really liked to learn stuff. Ethiopians, I worked with like 4 Ethiopians in produce. So I talked to them, learned the Ethiopian stuff, about them. I learned some about Spanish folks. There's a lot of Mexicans over there. So I learned a lot of Spanish stuff from people. So I really did enjoy it. There's some difficult times my daughter was going through. So I did have to fly back. I used to fly back once a month to see my daughter, once to twice a month, mostly just once. But it got pretty bad, and I had to move back. So I flew somebody there to drive my car back because I didn't have a driver's license. The car wasn't even my name, didn't have insurance. My license was revoked. So yeah, it was pretty bad. So I had to fly somebody there to drive my car back. When they drove my car back, I gave the person my car, like a $350 Volvo station wagon, but I gave them the car. Probably didn't run after that, but. Happy early birthday, Jerry. Saint Smack says, I've been watching you for a long time. Do you have concerns how the food challenges affect your health? Do you get checkups? I used to get like 2 checkups a year, and that was 2 checkups more than I ever got because I never got checkups. Right now, I haven't been doing any food challenges. I don't eat. What you guys don't see, 3 to 4 times a week, I don't eat anything. I starve myself. If I don't do any challenges like all week long, I might do one buffet. I've been doing food reviews here and there, snack reviews, but I haven't been doing any capacity stuff. We went to one buffet the other day at Pacific Fusion. Other than that, I don't eat like you guys think I do. I do not. So I'm about to get out of challenges and contests altogether. I'm probably just going to do my vlogs, my cooking and gardening. The gardening's going to start next year. Cooking might start in about a couple months. So you're going to see a lot of different stuff happening. We found the international market, so we're going to do a lot of international foods, international food reviews. So check out Tasha's channel. Tasha's going to be doing a lot of stuff on her channel as well with her friends. I want her to do stuff without me on her channel, so it makes it her channel, so you don't just see me all the time in there. So I want her to do food reviews with her friends. So I might start doing food reviews with you guys. If you're in the Memphis area, please let me know. I still want to do Dixie Queens, and you know who you are. Get with me. You can do Dixie Queens with me. She's already had Dixie Queens, so it's good that I can meet, greet, and do some eating with some of you guys from the disposal team. So if you are in the Memphis area, you want to do some food reviews, let me know. We can do some. What is happening, Joe? Joe Wood. I saw Joseph Wood in the house earlier. Hey, Joe. Mike Tatum says it's so true. I moved to Dallas from Milwaukee in 2015, and the word hate is a bad word. He strongly dislikes explaining that there are black people in Wisconsin and more than just cows and cheese. But also think Lake Michigan is a pond. Well, I just told this to Tasha because who was on TV? There was somebody on TV from Wyoming. Oh, it was Tyler Perry. He said him. He's the only black person in Wyoming or something like that. He was just being funny about it. But there's another joke that people used to say. There was only two black people in Minnesota. It was Kirby Puckett and Prince. That was the joke I knew about that. But people think that there's a lot of. I mean, you would be amazed where you go. The stereotype that you have of people. You'll be amazed of where everybody's at in this in the world. Joseph Wood says, going to be cooking this weekend at the Tri-State Motors this weekend. If you are around, I'll treat you. If we're around, we'll go this weekend. What times will you be there? Chasha works, so we won't be able to make it to about 2 o'clock. Probably 2 to 2:30. I'll put you down here so I'll remember. So is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday, Joe? Go see Joe at I'll put it in here just in case we can make it. Okay, I got you in there. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Phone's messing up on me. Come on now. There we go. Jerry J says, I'm in coma about 7 miles out. Would you like to see you eat meat? We can do a greet eating meat sometime. So please, Jerry J, go ahead and email me. My email is in the descriptions of my videos. It's BrandonClark1976@gmail.com. Email me, and we'll see in the future what we can do. Just right now with the virus thing, you really don't want to. Actually, in this county alone, has more than all of Mississippi together. Just in Shelby County, had like 13,000 cases, 14,000 cases. That was like a few days ago. And all of Mississippi just had 14,000 cases. So Tennessee has, I think, 55,000 or something like that. So it is pretty bad. So we'll do that, and we can communicate that way. So I appreciate that. YouTube Candy. Wyoming is, I've been to Wyoming before. I've never done a food challenge in Wyoming, I don't believe. But I'm going to be, I want to do Alaska. Randy Santel, my buddy Randog Santel, he is actually in Alaska now. I want to do Alaska, and I want to go up to the northwest, because on the last leg on the way home of my trip, I tried to make it through the mountains. I had to turn around and go 8 hours back another direction to go through Oregon. I wanted to do North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana. I wanted to do the states up there. I missed about 7 other states I wanted to hit. So I need to go back and do those. The only lower state I need to do in the west would be Arizona. I missed Arizona. I went right through there. Dirtwater, I was supposed to do a steak challenge, but I just did a steak challenge the day before. At Big Texan in Amarillo, so I couldn't do a steak challenge back to back. So I skipped that one, and I shouldn't. I should have done some kind of other thing in Arizona, but I didn't. Okay, Joseph says Friday 11 to 5. So guys, if you're in the South Haven area, go to Tri-State Motors. You'll see Joe Woods there. He has that challenge. If you want to do the challenge, you need to get with Joe here, and you got to give him a little bit of notice. But he has a Smoky Joe challenge that you saw. If you look up Smoky Joe, DaGarbageDisposal, look up Smoky Joe. It's a nacho challenge, and if you want to try it out, you can do it at his place. But you said Friday, 11 to 5, all day Friday. But what about Saturday and Sunday? Put a question mark there. Okay. Trying to get everything in here without messing up everything. I'm glad you guys got to come to the live tonight. I wasn't even going to go live again, but I just thought I would while that video was exporting. What do you guys think of? I did a live before where I walked around to the store. I got in the car and I did a live while I was like traveling around. Are you guys into lives like that, or is that just too much bouncing around? Because I can do a live inside of Walmart if I get a good signal. A lot of times, sometimes in Walmart's it's a bad signal. But I like to switch it up and do different stuff. Okay, if people said they liked it, they said it was really nice switch up from vlogs. So thanks, Jacob. Yes, you almost missed it again. I think I just answered your comment about lives. I don't know when I'm gonna go live, other than I know a Friday at 9 p.m. Central is definitely a time to go live. I am uh, I'm actually going to go live Friday at 9 p.m. If I don't, check the community news every day. If you can, put a reminder to check community news on my homepage. That's where I put stuff up. What I might be doing in a minute. If I can't go live Fridays at 9 p.m., I'll change it up. Or if I do go live, either way it goes, I will let you guys know about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Central Standard Time if I'm going to or not, and if it's still, everything's still cool on that. Other than that, the other lives are just sporadic when I can do them. So I do have to apologize in advance about not keeping the schedule on that. It's just when I fit it into my busy life, then I do. So I did go live twice today. So I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you very much, D. I appreciate it. Laura said it was pretty cool watching you live out and about. Hey, I'm walking around watching you live on break at work. All right. Well, I will do a live out and about. I want to make sure the signal's good, so I'll do a walkthrough of Walmart or wherever I'm at beforehand to make sure the signal is still good everywhere, and where the hot spots are and where the bad spots are. So I will definitely do that. Maybe if I see some tragic stuff, I don't want to just say tragic, but if I see something different kind of stuff happening live, I might go live to catch it for you guys. I might be Memphis news on the beat. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? I know Lee gets a kick out of that. What is happening, Six Anomaly? How you doing? Jigsaw Joe's in the house. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. I appreciate it. You're a legendary in the store dropping the business cards. I was blessed to see you do that in person, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I am slick with the hands. That's what she said. I do just throw them around like ninja stars. And Jigsaw Joe right there, we had a really good time. He's in the vlogs of the Vegas trip. We had a great time. We climbed that one mountain. We almost saw some tragedy there with that guy maybe coming down that mountain with the bike. I was like, I hope you don't try to come down this freaking mountain with the bike. It was pretty steep. I'm seeing up top it says, up top it said $21. I'm trying to click it to see what 21. I know Mike gave $20. Did somebody give $1? And I missed it, because I really apologize if I missed somebody that sent some more money. Let's see. What's old Sarah up to? Oh, I'm on my other phone. I can't check my PayPal right now. Oh, maybe I can on this one. I gotta re-sign on this phone because I don't do my PayPal. I don't do my stuff. This is my alternate phone. This is my yellow phone. You see the yellow phone? This is my auxiliary phone. I'm actually on the orange phone. The orange one's my primary phone. It's almost let me in here. I got to do some kind of... This phone is asking me if, so it doesn't think I'm a computer. A computer is actually trying to ask me if I'm a computer or not. They're scared if I'm a computer. But a computer's asking me on the freaking internet, are you a computer? You're not a robot. Like, isn't that weird? You keep saying my code is incorrect. The computer's telling me that my code's incorrect. Tell me a freaking number. It doesn't even look like it. The caption thing, it's really hard to read all the time. Like, you got to be Houdini. Yeah, it won't let me check it. So, yeah, I even redid it, and I made sure it's exactly what the heck it's saying. It looks like a G or a C. And then some of it's capitalized. Like, is that a capitalized or not capitalized? Is that lowercase? Yeah, it keeps telling me that it's not right. And like, is the Z lowercase or uppercase? And it's showing it smaller, but it looks like it's... Oh man, this thing is getting too confusing. No, I'm not going to show it. That's a security breach. Okay, now it's going to let me in. All right. Well, what is this? Let me see what this is for. Lee, thank you very much, Lee. I'm trying to see the note on here. What it says. It won't show me the note. It just said I received that. Well, thank you very much, Lee. I'm not really sure what you had sent that for, but thank you very much. Oh, no note. Okay. All right, Lee. Well, is that for a shirt or anything, or is that you being you again? Well, thank you. All right. Well, cheers to you. Well, thank you. That really helps out, guys. I do appreciate it, and for you guys, that like doesn't watch advertising, please try a little bit of advertising. That helps out on the channel. So if you can't, or just share the video and ask people to do that, I really appreciate it. Jerry J, thank you very much. I appreciate that extra $2. That would help out the gas money, because $2 would probably cost me to come meet you in South Haven. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will get to the email. If you email me tonight, I'll probably get to the email tomorrow. Uh, I'm going to walk in here in a minute, so I'm going to probably have to get off this live just shortly. Unless you got, if you got other questions, then go ahead and shoot. Uh, I am trying to pull up this other screen here for you guys. There you go. You let it run. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sir, I don't think I got that package yet, so I'll have to look tomorrow. Okay, so I'll put a note in here too. I'll put that note to look for that tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday. All right. Yes, Tasha's working right now. She's in the other room. So she works until 7:30 in the morning. She does 10-hour days or 10-hour nights. Woo! Salt candy. YouTube Candy says, favorite salty snack. Salty would be probably a peanut butter. Salted, it's caramel and peanuts, but I'm supposed to have peanuts. So pretty much that's about the only thing I think of. Jacob says, I want to send you something new, P.O. Box or the same. The P.O. Box still, I'm getting letters from the P.O. Box. So the letters are being forwarded. I'm pretty sure the packages will be forwarded too. If you wanted to make sure and wait, if you want to wait a month, I'll have a new P.O. Box. So when we get the new place, I will be getting a new P.O. Box there and keeping this one for probably another year and then dropping it. Get P.O. I'm writing all this down so I don't forget. I'm putting get P.O. Box. I'm going to put that down for April the 15th. If situated, but I got to get an ID. I still need to get an ID and everything else, so it might take a little bit longer than the 15th. Get IDs and stuff, but I will be getting a better internet service. I'm gonna tell you that I'll get a really good internet service there. 1,000 megabytes per second. 1,000, okay, up to 1,000. So I can get anywhere from range from 800 to 1,000. I'll be really happy. Jerry J, probably not tonight. 5:50 comes early. Or are you going to make this private after? No, I always keep my lives up. Salt cubes. They do make salt licks. If you like salt that much, they got in the horse department. If you got any kind of farmers, like a Farm King, a Rural King, or a Petco, they have big old salt licks. Just for the horses. Oh yeah, Lee said they do chicken bouillon. Yes. There's a very diverse amount of people in here. There's a Nebraska in here. There's Colorado in here. There was Sweden. There was even Sweden in here. Nicola Jacobs, if she's in here, she's in the UK. We have Nevada. Okay. Idaho. Recommend any movies, Jacob says. Well, I do recommend a movie called Only. It's kind of do with the virus type deal. It's an okay movie. It's about a 7.5. Um, don't watch. Do not, do not watch Realm of the World. Don't watch that. Uh, there's a and it looks like kids are in it, so it's a kid movie. Do not watch it with your kids. Don't watch it with your kids. I'm telling you that. Uh, Winchester is a good movie. It starts off kind of like Sherlock Holmes. It kind of starts off kind of slow, but that's a pretty good movie. So Winchester. Uh, I can't think of all of them that we just watched, but if you see the vlogs are going to tell you as well the movies that we watched and how we liked it or not. Illinois is in the house. I used to be in East St. Louis, Illinois. That's in Cahokia, Illinois. New Jersey, Dirty Jersey. Uh, Aaron Cohen's from New Jersey. It costs extra money to send packages to New Jersey. Oh, Sarah, yes, Quiet Place was a pretty good movie. I haven't saw part two because I think the epidemic happened right when that went out. Ghostbusters was supposed to come out in July. It's not going to come out till next year. There's another movie. I forgot the name of the movie that we supposed to watch, but it's a weird name too. But that didn't come out. Like all the movies, big movies, are waiting until next year to come out. We was going to try the drive-in here. The drive-in here is open. Bring your own popcorn, bring your own stuff, and do the drive-in. We was about to do that, but it's at 8:30 at night, and we went fishing instead. We went fishing yesterday, so maybe her next time off we'll do that. But I think she wants to go fishing again at Lake Shimmerdew Lake. So we need to do that. We went to OK Chubby yesterday. Oh, don't hate me. Don't hate me. Hate's such a bad word. Um, they have a drive. I've never been to the drive-in here. Never been to the drive-in. And I've never been to the last time I went to a drive-in was way like a long time ago. Yeah, I can't wait to watch the second one, A Quiet Place. Um, if you guys don't know Quiet Place, if you if you haven't watched that movie, I'm not going to give it away, but please watch it more than 20 minutes because I thought something was wrong with my TV for 10 minutes. So I shut it off. I've never watched it after that. I thought something was messed up with the movie. I thought the movie was a bad movie. So give it some time. Just give it a chance. Rocky 3. Jacob, that was a long time ago for Rocky 3 at a drive-in. I don't know what's the last movie I saw at drive-in. My daughter was young when we went. Oh no, Jeff, I just mess with people. If somebody uses the word hate, I just have an OCD with saying, hey, that's a bad word. So people still use it. It's just easier to say the word hate than saying dislike. Dislike is 2 syllables, hate is 1. People say I love pizza. Do you really love pizza? It's like chicken chicken brown cow. You really like. I really like pizza or love pizza. People people rather use the 1 syllable. I think that's what that is. What's up, Brandon? Was there ever any challenge you couldn't finish? That's from Vigorously. Um, there's 2 of them that I didn't finish, and I tell people the first one was in St. Louis. It's called Mama Capices. It's now called Mama's on the Hill. Um, when I first did my first 5 challenges, that was one of them. I failed it because they said 4 pounds of spaghetti. I'm like, I can do 4 pounds of spaghetti. That was pre-cooked spaghetti, and then had a big meatball on it. Well, I went back about 3 to 4 or 5 months later and finished it, but I don't have it. I don't have a video of me finishing it or failing it. That was when I didn't even videotape much. I didn't think I was going to be doing all this, so I met the person in Old Kinderhook in Ozarks that owned the place, and he actually came to me when he said I was a professional eater. He goes, "You should come do our challenge." I said, "Where at?" He said, "Mama's on the Hill." I said, "I've done that one." He goes, "We added a meatball." I said, "I've done that one."